let's move on to the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons, they traded away all their good players this year, basically. They're going to suck. They drafted a quarterback. They have Marcus Mariota. And I want to know whether they're going to go over their projected win total of 4.5 wins.
All right. The High Priestess. The interesting thing is this is a maybe, but leaning strongly into a yes.
Okay.
Because that's creative. So yes, maybe. Yes,
so
maybe. Depends. It's a strong yes.
Thinks that the Falcons are going to go over. Okay. I see the world in which that can happen. And probably it takes a lot of magic. They're going to need a high priest. They're going to need God over 4.5 wins with that roster. Now we're going to move on to the Carolina Panthers, another NFC South team. They probably have one of the worst coaches in the league. They probably have the worst starting quarterback in the league. They are set at 5.5. I know which way I'm leaning on this, and I am wondering.
Well, I already knew what I was leaning to, so this makes me happy. The Moon, no, they're not.
No,
they're not going to go over.
No, nope. Over for the Carolina Panthers. That surprises approximately nobody. But if you are leaning,
me least of all. Hang on,
okay,
it's coming.
So let's move on now to the New Orleans Saints. The New Orleans Saints, Sean Payton is gone. Drew Brees is now 2 years removed. We're going to have Jameis Winston, one of the weirdest quarterbacks of all time. We're going to have new coach Dennis Campbell leading the charge to the Saints team. Can they get back to the playoffs? Are they going to go over their projected win total of 7.5? What do the cards say about the New Orleans Saints?
I'm trying very hard not to be biased because my family is from Louisiana. And I'm a Cowboys fan, so you can imagine how this goes. I was not expecting that. The Sun, there it is again. There's a yes.
This
so
team,
they're going
again,
over.
going to run through a brick wall for their head coach. They see the Sun.
I was surprised by that.
That is great. I am very, very excited to see that the Saints are going to come back. They have the Sun on their side. They don't need Sean Payton this year. They have a defensive-minded head coach who's going to inspire this team to run through a brick wall. I just love that brick wall in the card. It really inspires me. And once again,
it's funny. Most people never see it. I love that you see it because most people don't even notice. They just see the naked baby on a horse. They're like, you're missing the point.
I didn't fixate on the naked baby, but we may have to reapproach the naked baby as we pull that card again. So now let's move on to one of our last couple teams here in the NFC. We're going to be talking about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady, he came back. He was retired. He was dead. He was a death card. He came all the way back. And Gronkowski retires. They lost their Chris Godwin. He's coming back maybe mid-season from that ACL injury. Their coach retired, Bruce Arians. Are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to go over their projected win total of 11.5 wins?
I'm trying to get my bias out of this. That's probably why it's taken so long, because Brady makes me laugh. I cannot believe he will not just give it up. Like, we get it, dude. We get it.
We're going to have to pull a separate card for Tom Brady's future at the end of this. Just tell us what's in store for this guy this year.
I'm not joking. This is the card for the NFL this year. The Empress.
The Empress.
Empress again.
The Empress and
they're going out.
And the Empress is telling us what again? I know we just talked about it, but it's a rebuilding
card.
This is
about creating. Yeah, creating and nurturing. And it's like really rebuilding from like even kind of the ground up sometimes and just really getting what you want.
Okay.
So this is a good card.
So that's good for them going over their projected win total of 11.5. Yeah, I want to believe that it's bad because I want them to rebuild and Tom Brady to not be good anymore. So I want to believe.
Can you just quit?
Yeah, exactly. So the Tampa, according to the cards, they're going to be nurturing themselves all the way. I mean, how do you nurture the guy? He's like old for an NFL quarterback. He shouldn't need any more nurturing.
You know, he's known to be crying, and that's the mama card. Yeah. So I'm just saying.
Tom Brady is going to nurture his team because he is the mother of the NFL, the mother of dragons. And
at this point, yes.
Exactly. Tom Brady will lead the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to at least 12 wins this year, according to the cards.